Hey y'all, good afternoon. Way Up North Survival here. So, I've been thinking about this video for quite a few weeks, and really just wanted to say things and get them out there, I guess. I don't know. But this is me getting personal, sharing a little bit of our story, and just letting you know a little bit more about our life and what made us decide to go off grid. I mean, I've given a little excerpt, but that's about it. So for the most part, the hubs and I were middle-aged, overweight, working. We worked the 9 to 5s and brought home the dollar. And it seemed like that was all we were doing is working. We'd come home. Neither one of us wanted to cook dinner, so we would go and go to the bar, have dinner, have a couple of beers, and just, spend time. And then we would come home, we'd sit down, we'd watch TV, we'd drink a couple more of that sour milk. I guess I'm not really supposed to mention that on here or talk about stuff like that, but that was our life. And we would go to bed, and we'd get up, and we'd do it all over again. And we have 3 kids. They're adults now. We have 2 grandbabies, 2 beautiful granddaughters. And we really just, something that we've been thinking about for years. We've been planning, we've been prepping, we've been, thinking about all the time. And we had an opportunity to sell our house, and for more than it was worth, so we had a little bit of money, and we took that money and we looked for places to move around to, and we chose Michigan. And with Michigan, we knew we would have to deal with snow. We knew we wanted to be off grid. We didn't want to be attached to anything that had to do with city or anything like that. We have a couple of resources, that we can use to help us out as far as getting by. But we knew we wanted to garden. We wanted to have some livestock. We wanted to have some dogs. We wanted to learn how to hunt. And honestly, it's a learning experience. We have no idea how to live off grid. We're just doing it. And that's the biggest thing is, we learn every day, trial and error. And some of the things I say, some of the things I do, you're probably looking at me or looking at my videos and going, why? Well, it's like I said, learn with me, grow with me, do it yourselves. Things that I've seen, on Pinterest, on YouTube, and following some YouTube channels and listening to people and everything. And really the noises that you hear every day, you don't hear out here. You don't hear those cars driving by. You don't hear the airplanes flying overhead. Occasionally, we get them. You don't hear the craziness, which to us, the craziness was getting way too far out there. And I don't want to go into politics. I don't want to go into anything that's going to offend anybody. I suppose I'll probably offend somebody someday, but, it's a better way of life. I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. My husband lost both of his parents, and it just seemed like the right time and the right thing to do, and it all came together, and God willing, we made it here. It was rough, our beginning, but, the discouragement. I'll tell you what, this isn't for the meek. It's not for somebody who isn't sure what they're doing at all. Somebody who's lived in the city their whole life and doesn't research how to live or how to put a well in or how to grow a garden. how to raise livestock, things like that, you know. I'm not saying it can't be done. I'm just saying that it's going to be a lot harder. Oh, you can see Luna in the snowbank there. She loves the snow, you know, but with research, careful planning, prepping, things like that, you know, if anything happens in this world, I think we're out far enough that we would be able to survive if we had enough to sustain ourselves. We've got some great plans in mind. We get our chickens in May. Our greenhouse has been shipped and is on its way. Definitely going to be a video about that. We want to put a kennel up for the 2 young pups, which is this one, Ford, and Luna. The older pups will stay inside. They're getting old, can't handle the cold quite as well, but Luna and Ford seem to want to be in it all day and all night. They don't care, but just to protect. And then the goat pen, that'll come soon. We don't work. My husband retired from his job after almost 20 years, and I worked when I had to. The last job I quit was, you know, I was working at home due to COVID, but I'd seen enough in my life that, and experienced enough in my life that I didn't want to continue the way I was going, and I want to grow my own food so I know what's in it, what's going on, you know, with it, and better milk products. I guarantee you I haven't drank milk in years. The reason why is because it just tastes worse than I've ever tasted milk before. Grew up by dairy farms, so I think I was a little spoiled that way. But I just wanted to get personal, just kind of let you guys know a little bit more about us. You know, we're still overweight, don't get me wrong. We're still middle-aged, and we still have 3 kids and 2 beautiful granddaughters. And we have an extended family that's very supportive, with friends, you know, that are very supportive of us as well. But, you know, the hope is with the work that we do every day that one of these days that we'll be able to get into a little bit better shape, be healthier, be better for it, and have a sustainable life out here. But so many plans coming, and I want you guys to keep watching the videos. Please share, subscribe, like, comment, ask questions, because I love to answer questions. And you know, I'm anxious to meet another fellow homesteader that I've met through YouTube, and we'll be able to hopefully connect and help each other out and give some advice and share some knowledge and see what we got going on. But you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you for subscribing, for liking, for commenting, and for your questions. They're all much appreciated. And like I said, continue to share. Y'all have a blessed day. Bye now.